Analytica ji, are you able to hear me now?
Yeah, sorry, that time I was busy, so I can't reply you. I'm so sorry.
Okay, okay. You are already working right now, right? You're in the
Yeah,
office.
yeah, I'm in office.
Yes, yes, yes. All right, all right. Okay, Praveen sir is here now, so we
Yes,
should
sir.
start now.
Thanks,
Over,
Vikas ji,
over to you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you
for
very much.
giving your time, more time.
No, sir. I'm
I
that.
was busy with some call,
Yes, yes, yes.
so that's why I joined later.
Okay, sir. You start, sir. Thank you.
Okay, thanks. Welcome everyone. Let's continue the session where we have left yesterday.
Hello, sir.
So first, let me share my screen with you. And just a moment. Yesterday we have covered up to 4 uh, scripts. Okay. Now we are going to start the fifth one. There are 3 numeric types in Python. First is the integer, second is the float, and the third is the complex. Float is a first I explain you. X is equal to 1 is it is an integer. If you write something in the decimal, then it is a float, and if you write with J, that is a complex. So I first remove this all output and then I will show you. So you see the class I am asking the type of all. So first is the integer, second is a float, and the third is a complex. Okay. Integer or int is for the integer, is a whole number, positive or negative, without decimals or unlimited length. It may be unlimited length. Okay. So that is, you see I have written some here and I just show you. So it is all integers. There is no decimal. It may be negative or positive. Float or floating point number, positive or negative, containing one or more decimals. One or more decimal, one digit after decimal or maybe more after decimal. Okay. So it is the 1.10, 1.0 and minus 35.9. If I run this, you will get this all are the float. Okay. Float can also be scientific numbers with an E to indicate the power of 10. Okay, we could write the 35 into 10 to the power 3 in this way. Or we could write the 35,000 also. Why 12 into 10 to the power 4? And here the minus 87.7 into 10 to the power 100. And I will print this all, then I will see the type of this. So this all would be the float. Okay. So these all have the float that you have seen here. Now we see the complex. Complex, you see here the 3 plus 5j and the 5j minus 5j. If we see the type of this, all we get the complex. Now the type conversion, you can convert from one type to another type with the integer, float, and the complex methods. So this x is 1, y is 2.8, j is ij. Convert the integer to float. So we could convert the integer to float. So it is the 1, and when you convert it in as a float and you are printing this a, so a is 1.0 now instead of 1. Similarly, you have 2.8 is a float. You are converting this in an integer. Okay, and you are getting it as a b, and you are printing this b, so you will get the integer. So the greatest integer number you will get here, which is 2. Got it? And the for the ij, so the c is a complex x. So we are converting the x into complex. We could not convert the complex into float and the integer, but we could convert the float and integer into complex. Okay, so I do that with the x is equal to 1. So I get the x plus 0j, which I explained you earlier also in the last previous session. Now there is a 27/7. We want to round up something. The round function is as similar as in the R. So here I am not getting any digit after decimal. So I will get the round off as 7 4 times 28. So in the round I will get the round off number as per the after 0.5 we will get the one more digit, one more number, the greater than that. So that is the thing. If x is equal to 8, print x and type x. So I will show you this how it is. So it is the 8, and if x we are converting in float, and we are print a and the type a, so you'll see it is a float now. The complex, if I convert this in complex, I will get the complex. Okay, so this is all about the number. Random number we will see later on when we see some probability distribution in the our advanced part. Then I will discuss with the random. Okay, a little bit I will explain you about the range. So for this we have to import the library random because it is not a basic Python. So why I skip it. We will read it later on when we use some libraries with Python. Okay, so I skip it. Now the sixth one, I will tell you about the casting. Sometimes we cast the vector. Okay, variable, sorry. So there may be times when you want to specify a type onto a variable. Okay, this can be done with casting. Okay, Python is an object-oriented language, and as such, it uses classes to define data types, including its primitive types. Okay, so casting in Python is therefore done using constructor function. These are called the constructor function. For the int, so you will get the integer. If you write the decimal number inside the int constructor, you will get the integer. No. To construct an integer number from an integral literal, a float literal by rounding down to the previous whole number, that is the greatest integer, or the string literal, providing the string represent the whole number. Float, the constructs a float number from an integer literal, a float integral or the string literal, providing the string represent a float or integer. String str is not for the structure. Okay, the person who has attended the R, there in the R, str for the structure of the data set. That is not a structure. Here str for the strings. Okay, we use the character. Here we use the string. Instead of factor or character, here we use the string. So that is very important. The construct a string from a wide variety of data types, including strings, integer, literal, and the float literals. So I will explain you one by one. First, I remove all the things of the output. So x is equal to integer 1, y is equal to integer 2.8, and the z is equal to, I am writing in the course, so it is a string basically. It is numeric, but the number is in a string, and because we are using the course. So what would be here? So it would be 1, it would be 2, and it would be 5.2. So we see what will happen. I run it first. So I am getting here error. The z int 5.2 will be, so it will not be 3, it will not be 5. I should write the 5 here. I have written 3. I run it again. So it will not be a 5. Okay. So the literal for the integer with base 10. So for this integer, if I write only 5 and I run it. Okay. Does that make sense to you? If you have the 5.2, then you could convert them in float. That string you could convert in float, not in integer. Only the string which is without decimal, you could convert in integer. Does that make sense to everyone? Yes. I am not getting the response from your side.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is very important thing. You must remember this. And here you see, if I run the float 5.2, I will get it is as a float number, and I will show you this. So you will get the float class is float. Okay, and then after if you want to convert them in integer, first you convert them in float and then you convert them in integer. Okay, that is that process you could follow with here. Now I talk about the float 1. So 1.0 would be here and the 2.8 would be same. And the 3, I will get the 3.0. Here I will get the 4.2. Okay. So this is the same thing I will get here. I remove the quotes and here it will 8.0 and this is all converted in float. So these are the constructor we are using, the casting. And we are casting the data type. The strings I will ask you. So if the S1 is written in the string and I write this in a string, so I will get the S1 and the 2, it is a string now. It is also a string. So it is not a numeric now. It is the string. 2 and 3 is not a float or integer. They are a string. Okay. So we could not apply any mathematical operation with this. Is it clear to all? Casting?
So for XY also, if we print like type XY, like for that also str will be displayed as class.
What S? This one? No.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir,
This is a string. We could write anything here. I have written one letter and the one number.
okay.
This is the string, or we could write the S1 also.
Okay.
I don't use the quotes. Without quotes, you could write.
Okay. So means like print type XY will do, then it will give the class str.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the string. Data type is string. Okay.
Okay.
So this is all about the casting. Now we see the Python string. Now we study in detail about the strings, because we have studied detail in the numbers in the 5th script. Okay. We have seen the numbers, integer, float, these all. Now we see detail in the strings. Strings literals in Python are surrounded by either single quotation or the double quotation marks. Okay. Here I explained that the hello with the single quotes is the same as the hello with the double quote. So if I print the hello with single or double quote, I will get the same, I will get it. Okay. Now assign string to a variable. So this is my A is a variable. I am assigning hello and I print it. So I will get this hello. Okay. And multi-line string I have to write the same as we have used in the comment last day. In the last session, I explained you about the comment also. We are using the 3 quotes before and 3 quotes later. But there were, what is the difference between comment and this string? There we were not providing any object name, any variable name. Here we have assigned a variable A. Got it? And we are using the 3 quotes here and the 3 quotes at the end. And if I print it, so you will see I am getting this. Got it? Any doubt? If I don't use it, and I print it. Okay, so
So /n is getting added itself automatically.
yes.
Okay.
So if you run this, so it will give us this thing in this way. Other single quotes we could also apply, single or double both. Single quote for commenting the line. Okay. Control and our this backward forward slash. Sorry, control and forward slash near the shift key, the question mark key. Control then that key. Okay. String are arrays. So like many other popular programming languages, strings in Python are arrays of bytes representing Unicode characters. And however, Python does not have a character data type. A single character is simply a string, but with a length of 1. And square brackets can be used to access elements of a string. So this square bracket we also use in the R. The same we use here. So I have a hello world. A is a hello world, and I want to access the element from 3 to 8. In the Python, you see that the element start from indexing starts from 0. So, two very important things are there. I will just do it. I will change the color. So it is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, I write here, then you could better understand. Just a minute, I take that. I write here. Okay. And this is my indexing 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. This comma is 5, space is 6, W is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Got it? So I'm accessing from this A 3 to 8. So 3 is what? 0, 1, 2, and 3. 3 is L. 4, 5, 6, 7. This 8 will not include. This last will not include. Understand? Got it?
Yes, sir.
8 index, the last index, whatever you have typed here, it will not include. It will not give you that O. You will not get this. So I will show you that. I run it. What I am getting? Hello, comma, space W. Got it? I have not got the O, which is of the 8th index. Does that make sense to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So that is very important. But in R, we include all things. In R, it include the every. Okay. Python, it will not use that one.
In R, the index is started from 1.
1, and it include the last one also, what you have written here, 8th. So R will
Okay.
include that also,
Okay, sir.
but Python will not include the last one. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Now we see the slicing here again. You see here I am hello world I am writing here and B2 to 5. So I will get the same LLO 0, 1, 2, LLO 2 to 5. So 2, 3, 4, 5 will not include. Got it?
Yes,
Is it
sir.
clear? And the negative indexing we see also. So negative indexing will start from -1 from the right side. Okay. So I will explain you first this. Okay. So the indexing will start in this way. It is a -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6 in this. Got it? And from the left side, it will start with 0. Got it?
Yes, sir.
So when I am writing -1 to -5, so what I will get? -5 is O, -4, -3, -2. I will get the exclamatory sign or not? Will I get it?
Yes.
I am not getting it. What I explained you, last one I will not get.
Okay.
Understand? If I require this, then what I will do?
Will you write only -1?
Got it? I just use the colon and I will not take that last one. Okay? Automatically it will give me up to the end. Does that make sense to everyone? Okay?
Sir, instead of -1, if we would have put 0, then
It will not work.
okay,
Okay?
okay,
0 is from the right side. No?
right, okay, fine, sir.
Now we see the string length. In the R, we have a length function. Okay? Here we have a len function. In R, we write the complete length. LENGTH in small. Here we write the LEN. Okay, so this is so we have the 12 length, I think 13. Sorry, 0 starts with 0. So that is 13. Okay. How many characters are there? There are 13 characters. Got it? Now we see the string methods. Python is a set of built-in method that you can use on strings. The strip method removes any white space from the beginning or the end. You see here I have the white space 2 here and the 2 white space here. Got it? So previously we had the 13 length. Now I will get the 13 plus 4, 17 length. Got it? So I will show you this first. 17 length. Any doubt?
Sir, what is strip?
I am using that function now. So whenever you have to use a function with this variable, and you will write the variable name dot strip function. We are going to apply on this variable. So this stream function will remove the white space from starting and the end, beginning and the end. And when I print a dot strip, then you will see what happens. Okay. I run it. So it is giving, I am first asking about the, after this applying this strip function, the length is 13 now. It removed the 4 backspace, white space here. Got it? And it has given me output like this way. Previously it was like this way. Got it? If you want to remove the white space from the beginning and the end of the your variable, you could use the strip function. Does that make sense to you? These are the methods for the string, not for the number. These are not for the numeric, the integer or the float. Got it?
If something written in number, like space, number, some number, and then space, then strip will work or not?
That will not work on that.
Okay.
Okay. It is the, we have some other functions over there. I think the strip should work or not. I have not applied that here. I will just use it. Okay.
Okay.
We just use with this because the number when we type there is always start with if I write the x, you see. Okay. I print it. That's the problem with number. I will get always the same.
Okay.
Because the in strings, what happens after quotes, you will get the space, no?
Okay. Okay.
That's the problem. Okay.
Okay. Okay, sir.
So in number, that is not a problem. Now the lower. So
Sir,
the lower function we
sir,
use.
I have a question.
Yes.
Sir, we have been using this length function and type function. So this lower is a function or it is called as with different name?
This is a method basically. In the Python, these are all called the method.
Method. Okay.
This is not a function. I will later on I will explain you what is method and what is the function.
Okay. Okay. Fine.
And R we have everything is a function.
Right. Right.
And here we called it method because there is a class for it.
Okay. Okay.
And so I will explain to when I will teach you about the OOPS, object oriented programming, in this 10 days workshop. We will cover that chapter. Then you could better understand what is the difference between function and method. Okay.
Right. Right.
So it is method here. You see, I have written everywhere method. I have not written the function. Got it?
Okay, sir.
The
Okay,
lower
sir.
method returns the string in lower case. Method, not a function. Okay?
Okay. Yes, sir.
So there are two capital letters, you see. If I write the A dot lower, then what I will get the output? Hello world in the lower case. Got it? In the upper, I will get all the letters in the uppercase. Okay. Here you see, replace method replaces the string with another string. So instead of H, I want J. Okay, so I will A dot replace HJ or print A. So you will see I am getting Jello world instead of hello world. So I could replace the letter from a string also. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
There is a split method also. It splits the string into substrings if it finds instances of the separator. So hello world print type A, I will type the of this is a string, and the print A dot split by this, I want to split it. Okay, so it will return me the hello, then world. I will get the separate codes. Okay, so you will see I am getting the separate codes here. Here separate. Okay, we are splitting the string. Previously it was the same codes. Does that make sense to everyone? But when you split it, you will get the list. Previously it was a string. Got it?
Yes.
That's clear. Now it is list. Okay, so type has changed. It is a list. List is always in the square bracket. You know that. Yesterday we have seen how to create a list. We'll go in detail in the list also. Okay, so we get the output in list format, because there we are getting the more than one word na, when you are splitting something. Okay, suppose if I write one more thing, I will explain you. Okay, and I will show you the type of this. Okay, and I will just show you here. So it is a string basically. Okay, now what I do, I take another one, because the x we have assigned already, and now I apply that function x dot split. I'm not saving it. I will show you the result. I will print the result only, and this I will separate it by comma. Okay, so I will show you. Got it? It is a list.
Yes.
Okay, list has a more than one element. Okay, now the check string. So check if a certain phrase or the character is present in a string. We can use the keywords in or not in. And there are the keywords now. In and not in. These are the keywords. When you write these keywords in a shell, it will convert in a green color. Change the color. Okay, you see it is in a green color. Getting it? So I am making one variable here, text. The rain in the span stays mainly in the plane. So I am asking about x equal to AIN in txt. So AIN you see here, AIN is here, AIN is here. Okay, so print x. So it will say true, because the in and not in will provide you the logical Boolean response, true and false. Got it? So it is true. And the check if the phrase AIN is not present in the following text. So if I write the not in text, so it will say no, it is false. It is in text, PIN. Okay. If I say the M I have right here, and the M PIN is not there, so it will give me true. Does that make sense to everyone? Now this string concatenation. To concatenate or combine two strings, you can use the plus operator. In the R, what we use? The persons who have attended my R session can explain me what we use for the concatenation in R. Which function we apply over there? Yes?
C function.
See, fine.
No. Cbind is for the column bind.
Only C function.
No, C is for the combine vector. Na?
Yeah.
If you want to combine the two string, what we use? Paste function we use it. Understand? Paste and paste 0. Got it? It means you are not doing the practice. Now, the merge variable A with variable B into variable C. We have this variable A, hello, variable B world, and the C I am making A plus B, or I could just print the A plus B. Okay, both are the same thing. So I run it. Hello world. Okay, if I want the space in between, I will write in this way. So I will get the space over there. Does that make sense to everyone? Okay. Now the string format. As we learned in the Python variable chapter, we cannot combine strings and numbers like this. If age is 36, this variable is a numeric variable, and the text variable is a character, a string, sorry. Got it? And I want to add this string with this age, which is a number. And I will try to join this. I am getting the error can only concatenate a string, not integer or string. Both we could not concatenate with the plus sign. With the plus sign. Okay, we could concatenate with the plus sign only strings. If you apply the plus sign with numeric, then you will get the addition. And you will apply the numeric with the string, you will get the error. Okay. So how we could do it? So age 36, my name is John and my age is, I will print text comma age. In this way I could do it. I could make a separate string vector variable and one numeric variable, and then when I print it, I will use the comma in between them, and I could write in this way, I will get it. One option is that. Okay. But this we could not store. We just print it. We could not store it somewhere. Can we store it? Text comma age. We are printing it. We are not storing it. But we can combine strings and number by using the format method, which we could store somewhere. The format method takes a passed arguments, formats them, and places them in a string where the placeholder curly brackets are. So age is 36 and text is, I am using the curly bracket here. So wherever the curly bracket, if I write the text dot format function, and I will put that numeric variable for this curly bracket where it is to be adjusted. So I will run it. I will show you. My name is John and I am 36. Got it? So text dot format. We will apply here on the character. I will explain you more about it. The format methods takes unlimited number of arguments and are placed into the respective placeholders. These are the placeholders. Here I am writing one quantity 78, item number 567, the price is 49.95. And this is my order. I want placeholder pieces of item, placeholder for placeholder dollars. So this is for these pieces. How many pieces? So it is the quantity. So when I will apply the my order dot format, I will first write the first placeholder quantity, second placeholder item number, third placeholder price. So when I run this, you look at this, you sincerely look this on the screen, and if you get any doubt, you ask me. Is there any confusion? I will explain you with one more example. You can use index numbers 0 to be sure to arguments are placed in the correct placeholder. So we have the 1, 2, 3. We could write in any order this thing. But here what we write, we write in this order. I want to pay. Pay means dollars. So dollars is price here. So it is the 0 index, 1 index, 2 index. Got it? Here also 0, 1, 2. So it is the 1 will here. And the dollars for quantity pieces, 0 is here. And the item number 2 is here. 0, 1, 2. Got it? Please look at this and understand, try to understand. Get any confusion, may ask me. Okay.
Sir, in as per the yesterday's session,
Yes.
You mentioned that curly bracket is used for set, right?
Yes.
So here the curly bracket and the index will be considered as a set.
No, it is not a set. It is the in the string we are using this curly bracket, na?
Okay,
In this quotes.
okay,
If you use this under these quotes, this curly bracket, it is used as a placeholders.
okay, okay,
Okay.
okay,
We are
fine.
using in quotes, na?
Right, right,
It is not separately. If I'm independently using the curly bracket, then it is a set.
right, right,
Okay.
right.
So if I run this, I will get the, I want to pay $49.95 for 3 pieces of item, 567. Got it? And string methods, I will explain you now. Python is a set of built-in methods that you can use on strings. There are many methods. Not all string methods returns new values. They do not change the original string. Okay. So the capitalize, convert the first character to uppercase, and the case fold, convert a string into lowercase. Center returns a centered string. So this you could use, and you try this with your function. I have written so many because we could not see all the functions. The main functions I have explained you, main methods. There are so many methods we have for the strings. You look at these and little bit you search on the net how to apply, but I have explained you how to apply this. First you write down the your variable name, then dot that function. Okay. Or one more thing I would like to explain you. Just a moment. Suppose I have to use this function, capitalize. And this function I want to use first I make one variable. I use for X. I use the hello world. Okay. And I want to use this function capitalize. So I will use the X, the variable name dot. Just a moment. Sometimes it does not work. I will show you here. So you see the format function what I am using here. So how I will get this thing? In R we could see in the help menu. And if I shift enter will print the output. I have to use for this. I will put the cursor there and shift and tab. Shift then tab. Note it down. Shift then tab button. As dot format arguments quarks string. Return this formatted version of as using the substitution of arguments and the keywords arguments. The substitutions are identified by the braces like the curly and built-in function or method. Got it? It is the shift plus tab.
Your screen is not visible.
Oh. Are you getting my screen or not? The person?
No, sir. You are visible.
No, I am visible to all. The screen is visible. Vijay, are you getting my screen?
Yes, sir.
Please you log out and log in again, please, beta. Okay?
Okay, sir.
I have written the wrong spelling or what? Are you getting now my screen? Yes. Is logged in or not? You see, I have mentioned the function and the what does it function do. Capitalize convert the first character to uppercase. So here you see the first character was the hello world, H was the small x dot capitalize. I have done, so H is capital now. So similar way you could do this function also. The case fold, you could convert the string into lower case. Okay. So you write the string in the uppercase and it will convert in lowercase. Okay. Count encode. You read this and do some work with this. There are so many, but the main I have explained you. Okay. So you could do it. It's very few times. Sometimes we use it. Format I explained. And in this way, you could see these all things. Okay. So this is all about the strings. Next we see Boolean. Booleans is the numbers we have seen, strings we have seen. Now the Booleans, the logical. Boolean represent one or two values, the true or false. The Boolean values in the programming, you often need to know if an expression is true or false. You can evaluate any expression in Python and get one of two answers, true or false. When you compare two values, the expression evaluated in Python returns to Boolean answer. So print it 10 is greater than 9. So whether the 10 is greater than 9, it is true. If 10 is equal to 9, it is false. And 10 is smaller than 9, it is also false. So when I write this, then I will get the true, false, false. X is equal to -6 and print x is greater than 0. So what would be? It would be false because the x is -6. It is not greater than 0. When you run a condition in an if statement, Python returns true or false. And whenever we apply the if statements, the A is 200 and the B is 333. B is greater than A. Print B is greater than A. So here the B is greater than A, and else print B is not greater than A. So you will see the B is greater than A. If I now it is the B is smaller than A, so I will the B is not greater than A. Does that make sense to you? So the print a message based on whether the condition is true or false. So if the condition is true, B is greater than A, then it will type this one. If the condition is false, we will use the else. And evaluate values and variables. So the Boolean function allows you to evaluate any value and give you true or false in returns. Evaluate a string and a number. So bool function we will use for the Boolean hello, and the Boolean 15 we get the true always. This also we get the true. We get the false when we write the 0. If we write the bool 0, it will be false. If I remove this, if I comment this and I will just run this, so I will get the false. And I just uncomment it. This one, only this one. I uncomment this one and I comment this now. And I will see the bool 1, 2, 3. So it will be true because it is a number, it's not. If I run this one, so I will get the true. If I run this empty, then I will get the false. Okay, now I will get the false. If there is an empty bracket, this is the empty list, empty tuple. So that is false. Some values are false. So I explained. In fact, there are not many values that evaluates to false except empty values, such as the empty bracket, round bracket you are putting, the square bracket you are putting, the curly bracket you are putting, the number 0 and the value none. And of course, the value false evaluates to false. So if you write the false, it would be false, none would be false, 0 would be false. If you write this all, you will get the false. Got it? So this is for our this is a little bit about, but it will not, I will explain this, the length function. I explained earlier, but this is the class and the define is a function and the class is the method. So I will explain this later in the detailed part. Okay. Now the ninth one is the operators. We have read about the numbers, we have read about the strings, we have read about the booleans. Now we study about the operators. Operators are used to perform operations on variables and values. Python divides the operators in the following groups: the arithmetic operators, assignment operators, comparison operators, logical operators, identity operators, membership operators, bitwise operators, etc. So first we see the arithmetic operators. So you addition, you will use the plus sign. Subtraction, you will use the minus sign. These operators already we know, so I will not go in detail. X, Y, round, you know the function is also the two decimal places you will write the comma 2. Okay, previously you are getting X divided by Y, so you are getting the so many digits after decimal place. Here you have written the 2, so you will get the 2 decimal places only. Modulus, if you want, so in the R we use the percent for the remainder. So when you divide 15 by 7, you will get the one remainder. So here we use only the percent sign. So that is the one. Does that make sense to everyone? Yes. Exponents, the same function R we use here also, we use the same. Double asterisk we use here. Okay. And the floor division, I will explain you what is the floor division. 19 divided by 4. What we are getting 4? 4 just 16. Floor division, we will not get the decimal and everything. We just get the quotient only. Okay. Now the assignment operator, we have the equal is the assignment operator, but in R we have the equal and that sign, the smaller than days we use for the assignment. So we have different assignment operator here also. The plus 3, if I write x plus equal to 3, I'm just putting the this operation, addition, subtraction and the multiplication before this equal sign, and I put the value, then I will get in this way 8. This is assignment is 8. Okay. It is just like x plus 3. It is the same thing. X is 3. X is whatever. X is 5. So it is now 8. So if I run this, what I am getting 11, because it is now x is 8. X is not 5. Because the x plus equal to 3, it converts the value of x itself. Or the same process, if you do in this way, that is the same process. The 8 plus 3 is 11. Now x is 11. Is there any doubt? Yes. X minus equal to 3. So 11 minus 3 would be 8. So the value of x would be 8 now. And I am getting the asterisk into 3. So 8 3 times 24. So the value of x would be 24 now. And x divided by 3. So 24 divided by 3, I will now again get the 8. So it is the float now. And the x percent to 3, if I divide 8 by 3, so I will get the remainder 2. And if I want the what I explained here, that is the floor division. So floor division by 3, so I will get the 3. 3 3 is a 9. And then I am making the square, the cube root, the x double asterisk equal to 3. So that is the 3 power 3 is equal to 27. Does that make sense to everyone?
Sir, in line 14, what you did?
What?
In line 14, can you please say like?
This is the floor division. Floor division, when we are dividing 10 by 3,
Okay.
we will get the 3 times we divide it. We just get the quotient only.
Okay.
We won't get that decimal and everything. Okay.
Okay.
Now the bitwise operator. So and equal to 3. So I will get the print 3. X and equal to 3. So x is what? 27 here. Got it? And equal to 3 is equal to 3. And x is equal to 12. And x pipe equal to 12. So you will get 15. Okay. So these are the different, this we want to use over there. Okay. X is 5 and X is kept to 3. So we want to use these all things bitwise. We are not using comparison operator. I will explain you. X is 5 and the Y is 3. If we see the X is equal to Y, I mean the 5 is equal to 3, I will get the logical response over there in the comparison, the true and false. So I will get the false. Okay. X is not equal to Y, it is true. X is greater than Y, X is 5 and the Y is 3, so it is also true. X is smaller than Y is false. X is greater than or equal to Y, it is true. X is smaller than or equal to Y, it is false. Got it? Any doubt? Okay. Now the Python logical operators. Logical operators are used to combine conditional statement. The conditional statement we have here. And the X is smaller than or equal to 5. X is smaller than or equal to 5 and X is smaller than 10. So here X is what I will explain you. X is 5. So X is smaller than or equal to 5. This condition is fulfilled. And X is smaller than 10. This is also fulfilled. This is also fulfilled. Okay. So I run it. So it will be true. I just do one thing. I clear the all outputs. Then I will show you. So this is true. It is the AND. AND is the intersection. Both conditions should be true. Got it? And X is smaller than 5 or X is greater than 4. Or X is 5 here again. So what I will get here? It is or. Or either X is smaller than 5 or X is greater than 4. So it is X is greater than 4. So one condition is fulfilled with or. So it will get the true. Got it? And not is also a reserve for the result returns false if the result is true. It is the just opposite of that if you use the not before that. Okay. That is just opposite of that. And here I have written the end. Okay. If X is smaller than or equal to 5, X is greater than 10. So we know that X is equal to 5, but X is not greater than 10. So this condition is not fulfilled because the end is there. Both conditions must be fulfilled. So what will happen when I use the not? So if I use only this one, you will get the true. You will get the false because the both condition is not going fulfilled. But if you write the not, it will reverse that condition, that response. Instead of false, it will write the true because we have mentioned the not. Okay. The Python identity operators, X is X. So X is always X. 5 is always 5 true. X is 5 and Y is 7. So X is not Y. So I will show you it is the X is not Y. I just run this. It is true. X is not Y. Both are not equal. Now the membership operator, if I ask about in is a keyword we use for orange in X. So this is there orange? No. So it will give me the false. Okay. And if I write the mango, then what I get here? True. Got it? Apple not in X, I will get the false because apple is there. Does that make sense to everyone? Okay. So these are the bitwise operators I have explained you, but we are not going in the detail in the bitwise operator. And after operator, tomorrow we will start with the data types like list. We will study about the list in detail. Okay. And after list, then we study about the tuple tomorrow, then set, then dictionary. And we try to finish this all. And after that, we start the if else statement, while loop, for loop, functions, lambda functions. Okay. Then arrays, and then classes. In classes, we see the inheritance and some more things. Okay. So I hope this session was fruitful for you. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, thank you, sir.
Okay. So today or the tomorrow morning, I will share all the material stuffs
Okay.
on the
Sir,
drive.
No problem, sir.
Today I could not get the time. So the tomorrow I will make create a folder in the drive, and then I will share it with you.
sir,
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
sir,
Yes.
sir, I want to inform you that 23rd November, I got a mail from Cypher Analytica,
Okay.
and where the registration fee for Python 1 was mentioned rupees 500 accidentally. Okay, I check
Accidental.
it
Yes.
now again. Yes. So at that time, I deposited that amount.
Yes.
Then I came to know today that fees is 1,500.
Yeah, it is
Then
1,500.
then I just few moment earlier I
Yes.
sent the rest 1,000 rupees. Okay.
Okay. So you
Okay,
just
sir.
also upload that in that same form.
Yes. I uploaded that the rest amount.
Okay.
I uploaded the document. Sir, please verify it and also send me the materials and
Okay.
details.
We will make we will send the confirmation.
Okay.
Okay. Don't
Okay.
worry.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Mr. Mukesh, are you there? Sir. So I think we should wind up it. Okay. Is there any
Okay.
query? If you want to ask something, you could ask me. Thanks, Vijay Anand. Thanks, Shelly. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Meet tomorrow at the same time. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Thanks.